I think a lot of people are hesitant because they've never shared a room with someone, which is definitely like, kind of intimidating. A lot of people like their space, and like, I think people just worry that they're going to have totally different lifestyles. They're going to be staying up late. They're going to be bringing people over when you want quiet time, or like, there's definitely also the privacy thing. Like, people want their own space. Like, and I get that, like it is a little weird at first when someone's like all up in your business, but really it just takes communication and patience, and like, you're in it together. You can work it out and like figure out how to make everybody comfortable. It does, like I said, push you outside your comfort zone, which is really good when you're coming into college, because that's what college is all about, is getting outside your comfort zone. You get to meet people you otherwise might not have met. And I think it also teaches you a lot of really good life skills when you go on to live with like other people. Like, I just moved in with my boyfriend, and I knew how to like address conflict in living together, or maybe like somebody not doing their dishes or somebody leaving something a mess. Like, how to address those things, how to live with someone else well, and really like, those are skills that I really appreciate from that. We would hang out. We would get dinner every Sunday night when the dining courts weren't open. So that was kind of like our little tradition, which was really fun. We also spent a lot of late nights studying together because we were in some of the same classes. So ordering Starships or going to Carrie Night Spot, those were kind of like our fun little treats. I would definitely recommend doing a random roommate, honestly, over living with one of your friends. I've done both, and I actually had a better time with a random roommate. I think, like I said, it pushes you outside your comfort zone. You're also, I think, willing to resolve conflict more with someone that maybe you haven't like been friends with for 10 years. It's easier to go into that just like fresh slate, Really, we just had to sit down and talk about it. Like, it is uncomfortable if you're definitely like me and you're non-confrontational, but most people, I think most things are just miscommunications. Maybe you didn't clarify, like, you really don't like when they come home late, and they don't think it's a problem. But really, like, most people are willing to work through it. Nobody wants to live in an uncomfortable situation. So we would just try to address things as soon as they became an issue and talk through it, figure out why we are not on the same page and how we can get onto the same page.